It's a rematch of Super Bowl 47 -1 Harbaugh. The Ravens and 49ers are underway. And he is out of bounds here on the return. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Purdy. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
Textbook coverage right there. Played the ball, never lost sight of where it was headed, and stayed in perfect position to make a play on it. Able to keep the receiver and the quarterback in his sight lines.
And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on 3rd down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. A handoff, McCaffrey running right. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. Coming up on 2nd and 7.
Not a lot of running room there, not a place to make a cut and kind of exit out because they had everything bottled up. Looked to me like the linemen were taking on their blocks really well and giving up no creases.
He'll get this into the hands of Ayuk. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 15 for the Niners there and a 1st down. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Play action. Now Purdy. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. The 1st down line at the 34 here on 3rd down. 3rd down, here's McCaffrey. And he is going to get the 1st down as he covers up after a pretty good shot there. On 1st down, Purdy. Open man is Juwan Jennings. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air, and sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he won't get to the marker. He's a yard short. A pickup of 3 and leaves him with 4th and 1. Gets it out quickly here to the left flank. He will have the conversion and more than that. Touchdown 49ers. George Kittle, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the 49ers are on the board first on the road here in Baltimore. Gold able to tack on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. From his end zone, here comes Justice Hill. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 21. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And this is caught by Watkins. That'll go for a gain of 7, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Random, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he's going to be ridden out of bounds down inside the 25. A big play that time on the catch and run. And even 50 yards.
It's not a surprise when you read scouting reports and watch tape because you know he's a heck of a player. But he is so difficult to get down in the open field. They just want to get him the ball and let him do his thing.
Jackson on first down. Now there's a quick throw caught by Andrews. Touchdown! Lamar Jackson hooking up with Mark Andrews. And the Ravens are an extra point away from evening this one up. Tucker with the extra point, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. The football will come out to the 25 as McLeod will not return it. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Williams. And the Ravens are going to get the football back at their own 17. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone...
And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Credit the sack to Fred Warner.
Well, the league's best linebackers, he ended that play almost before it began, and the running back absolutely overmatched no matter what he tried to do.
To try again after the sack. Jackson, he'll swing this out to Dobbins. It'll be a gain of 5, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. They go play action now. Jackson. This throw taken in by Isaiah Likely. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Again, Jackson. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. But Nick Bosa so quick on the outside, he gets in there to bring him down. I thought there at the end he may have had a chance to release that, but that pocket closed a little too quickly, and down he went.
Yeah, he was certainly trying to do everything he could to extend the life of the play, probably counting in his head 1, 2, and then he ran out.
And looking for Andrews, but this is intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner. And the 49ers are going to take possession of the football. So consecutive interceptions here early on in this one, and maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
And don't you think that both offenses are really catching a bit from their coaching staff about avoiding these turnovers that we've seen early? I think both teams are trying to find an advantage. We know that. Can one of...
Trying for Ayuk, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And now off to the races down the right side. And he will bring this back. It's a pick. touchdown. Now Tucker to add the PAT. The PAT up and good, but hold on a second. There is a flag. So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Now Garoppolo to try again after the pick six. And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
Brandon, you know this is going to be discussed because this is the fear of all the backs when they run this type of a route. They've got to find the football, and sometimes they don't see the defender. And in this case, he took a pretty good shot for his efforts, but give him credit, able to hold on to the football.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Garoppolo's throw taken in by Samuel. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
Here we go.
And yet again, it's Garoppolo. That's complete out left to Ayuk. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. Oh, it's a nickel set here defensively on 3rd and inches.
Still want to be prepared for a pass.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. They sure went against conventional wisdom, calling a pass on 3rd and inches.
Had to be thinking to themselves, the defense is going to overcommit against the run. Should be an easy pitch and catch. Didn't turn out that way.
They throw it out right complete. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th. Here's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on 1st down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Garoppolo to his tight end, Kittle, for a Niner 1st down. They fake the give. Now Garoppolo looks to throw. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs. Garoppolo, a final shot here before half. That is caught by the tight end, Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. A great play there as time expires in the 1st half. And the 49ers have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Gold to add the extra point. Now we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And ready to get the party started for the 2nd half. It was an even 1st half, all tied on the scoreboard. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14.
For most people, the excitement of a kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder in the ball carrier, and down he goes.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
It'd be interesting to see what he decides to do the next time he's in the position we just saw there. Outside of the pocket, takes a throw downfield, it turns up incomplete. I wonder if next time he might take off and run.
Jackson's throw into the hands of Andrews. And he gets this one just shy of the 35 to the 34. That'll put him at 66 receiving yards now for the game, and he's got a first down. To throw is Jackson. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Multiple defenders getting to him there for a huge loss. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. They're looking for Andrews, but this is intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner. And into the end zone. A pick six for the 49er D as they score the touchdown. Now Gold for the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and
in for the Ravens touchdown. And we didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike of 75 yards, and they find the end zone.
Don't you get the sense that film study was behind this one, that they saw something that they thought they could take advantage of? The key is calling it in the right situation, knowing when it exists to go to it. They did exactly that. They've got to feel really good about what they did in advance of this game.
Just looking down at the sideline now, their defense is like, man, can you have strung that out just a few plays? Give us a break. Back out there.
Hey, man, give that water break and get on out there and play.
And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. As the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they ended their drive in the end zone.
You're right about that, partner. Sounds pretty simple, doesn't it? Just score again, but we know it's not that simple because we don't just make adjustments at halftime if you're a good football team. You spend that time on the sideline, you study what's on the notes and the tablets, and you make those adjustments, prevent a repeat of the last drive. Series to series, the best teams, that's how they get it done.
And we'll find out here soon enough whether those adjustments are enough defensively. And now the Raven defense going to call a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Garoppolo completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
And let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
And I don't think he got there, no. He's short like maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Ravens are going to get the football back. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43. Jackson now. Now the Niners get there and bring him down. buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down. Now it's Jackson. And that'll be complete to Dobbins. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10, right at the 40. Throwing is Jackson. Targeting Dobbins again, and he's got it again. And he'll be marked out at about the 26-yard line. This duo locked in, 14 yards there, and a 1st down. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Now it's Jackson. Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete.
Understanding he's just down one possession, trying to make something happen by extending the play, but the coverage downfield was excellent. He escaped and bought some time, but that one goes incomplete.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Play action. It's Jackson. And he's got his tight end. That's Andrews. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Jackson. Toward the pylon, caught. Touchdown. Isaiah Likely. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Ravens have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter. Jackson here is going to look to throw. And he will get into the end zone for the 2 points. And that helps. That gives him a 7-point lead. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And he is out of bounds here on the return. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the 4th quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together on this drive. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That's good for 28 yards. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 47. He's got Ayuk once again. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
Here we go.
2nd down and 4. From the gun, it's Garoppolo. This one caught by Kittle. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a 1st down. Up the gut, McCaffrey. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. From the 5, here's 2nd and 2. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. 4th fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. The battle in the trenches never more important than right now. This is 3rd and inches. McCaffrey running up the middle. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And no signal yet. I don't think he got in. He didn't. They'll mark him at the 1. Call it no gain, and it's going to be 2nd and goal. On the ground, McCaffrey. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. That second down play nets a -4.
And now 3rd and goal coming up. The loss on 2nd down. That just means this crowd's going to get even louder. And they'll get a little bit of extra help.
On a bad time late for a poor throw. It's intercepted. And the Ravens have just about sewn up this football game. So a good drive with a bad ending, Charles. They move it down the field well. Cannot finish it off, though, as it's intercepted in the end zone.
Deflating, that has got to be the word here because they were sharp in moving it down the field. But sometimes you start thinking like a touchdown is a given. And it doesn't always work out that way as we saw there. That first down play, all you want to do is wedge out any type of space and try and create enough room. If you have to run the punter out there, he can successfully complete the punt.
Yeah, didn't get a ton there, but at least some positive yardage. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Jackson to throw. He'll swing this out to Dobbins. Room here, and he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Past the 20. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it. It was 3rd and medium. They popped the short pass, looking to pick up the first, accomplish that mission, and then they accomplished a lot more on that mission all the way for the score.
Let me focus in on one word you used, pop, right? They popped the short pass, and then what happened after that? They popped the big run. Because now, once he caught it, didn't have anyone else in the vicinity to bring him down, and he takes off, and he kept going. Nice gutsy call, even better execution.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Here we go, here we go.
Trying to shake off the interception, he'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this will be caught at the 30. And he will step out of bounds here inside the 30. A big play there for the Niners. 47 yards. On first down, Garoppolo. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Garoppolo. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Gold to add the extra point. And that'll cut the lead down now to a touchdown.
Makes the score. Ravens 35.
So still a chance with just over 20 seconds to go, but they need to get this one back, no doubt. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. So still a chance with just over 20 seconds to go, but they need to get this one back, no doubt. And who's got it? I think the Ravens do, yes. And they're going to win this football game. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. excellent come-from-behind victory, Charles, especially there in the fourth quarter. Both offense and defense were clicking. They're going to feel good about this one.
Boy, are they ever, because the deficit they faced certainly wasn't small. They obviously